Hey guys, it's Jason Cook, and on this video I'm going to be talking about inspections. I've got a home inspection right here. Look at all these pages, over 60 pages worth of information, pictures, and maybe critiques that the home inspector has on a particular house. It could be a little overwhelming, but this week what I wanted to talk to you about were the top 5 things, as I've talked to different inspectors, that they're seeing right now on home inspection reports when they do home inspections. Number 1 is GFCI outlets. If you ever wondered what they look like, here's one right here. These outlets will shut off as soon as something that's plugged in maybe hits water. That way you don't get electrocuted. Now this was not up to code back in like the 50s, 60s, 70s. We didn't have GFCI outlets. You just had to remember not to do that. But so a lot of these older homes don't have that update done in kitchens and bathrooms. Usually it's about $50 for one of those outlets. I wouldn't say do it yourself because that could get me in trouble. So what I'll say is get an electrician maybe to do it for you. If you're feeling lucky and you know your way around the house, you could maybe try it yourself. But I would recommend getting an electrician to do it for you. Okay, the second thing that that they're seeing right now is wood rot around door frames and windows. So if you're about to list your house, you're going to want to check around the doors and windows and make sure that there's no rotten wood. Because what happens is, you know, it's an exterior door or an exterior window, water's hitting it all the time, sun's drying it out, then it rains, then the sun dries it out, the weather's changing, and eventually wood is like anything else, it decomposes over time, so you may have to replace some of that wood. Okay, number 3, double tap breakers. And again, if you want to see a picture of a double tap breaker, look here. What that means is 2 circuits are going into one breaker when only 1 circuit should be going in there. Some are made for this and it's okay, but a lot of times they're not. That could be a safety hazard. You're going to want to watch out for that in your electrical panel. So maybe when you're getting an electrician to fix your GFCI outlets, you get him to check and make sure nothing in your service panel is double tapped. Okay, the fourth thing, item number 4, is going to be garage doors not operating properly. You wouldn't really think of that as something showing up on a home inspection. It's a lot of times we don't even think about it when we're pulling in and out of our garage doors. But maybe before you list a house, just do like a little test. Stand there, hit the garage door as it's coming down. Make sure that when it hits your hand, it automatically reverses and goes back up. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged on your inspection report. Usually, there's a little knob right there on the actual garage door engine that will let you know the sensitivity you need to make sure that it reverses. The last thing, or number 5, there's going to be others, but number 5 is going to be leaks around chimneys, leaks in the attic, around chimneys, and around vents on the roof. What happens is a lot of times there's some extra flashing that goes around there, some extra either metal or there's a boot, what's called a boot, goes around a vent stack. And sometimes those dry out and they crack and then water's going to get in. And people are going to think, oh, your roof is leaking. It's not necessarily your roof. Maybe it's just a little $50 boot that just needs to be replaced. So walk through your house, check your ceilings, and make sure there's no little water stains that you see. If there are, get someone out to check your roof and make sure that there's no leaks. Okay, those are the 5 things that inspectors are seeing that are most common right now for home sellers. So check all those out. If you have any questions about that or want to know any other items you need to be looking out for, just contact me at the information provided on this video. And remember, whether the market's hot or cold, count on Jason to get it sold.